Guys, today's video is a sad and crazy one. It had me in my feelings and I'm sure it will do the same to you. Hey fam, welcome back to the channel. Ewoma here, a content creator based in Port Harcourt, Nigeria, and I film content about womanhood, motherhood and everything exciting how una day. Today's video will have you in your feelings. You don't want to miss it, so please keep watching.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you...
Guys, on today's episode of Some Men Will Stain Your White, I'm bringing you a post I saw on Instagram. This post was made by a married woman exposing her husband for giving her premium breakfast. In fact, let me read a segment of what this post said. The post said, "In a life that now feels like a distant memory, I basked in the warmth of what I believed to be a happy family. I was blissfully unaware of the storm beneath the surface until July 1st, 2022, when my world came crashing down. I discovered my husband had secretly married another woman. The shocking revelation left me reeling as I tried to comprehend how this could happen under my nose. For 12 long years, I had been married to a man I thought I knew inside and out. Little did I know that the person I had devoted my life to had been living a doubled life." Guys, this is just a fraction of the entire post, and if you want to see the entire thing, I'm sure if you check our Instagram page, you can find it on there. When I saw this post, my mind was blown and a lot of things began to come to my mind. I asked myself a question like, what could have gone wrong? How can somebody betray their partner like this? How can you claim you love somebody and go on to betray them like this? 12 long years of marriage, and then one day this man wakes up and marries another woman. I can say this because the woman mentioned that she was not aware, which means that they were living fine and they were living happy, okay? So a couple of things stood out for me when I came across this post, and one of them was how she found out her husband had another woman in his life. She said they were in Dubai having a good time and a message popped up on her husband's phone. The sender of the message was saying that every time she saw this woman's picture, she felt sad. And I'm wondering, why should another woman feel bad when she sees another woman's picture? Like, what does she have with the husband for her to feel that way? When she confronted her husband claimed the message was from his ex-girlfriend that wanted them to get back together. But she knew something was not right. And that is the thing about women. Women have this intuition. They have a sixth sense. They can tell when something is wrong. And trust me, the moment a woman feels something is wrong, best believe something is actually wrong. She went on to investigate and check her husband's phone, and then she found out, that her husband has been chatting with this lady. When she asked the lady said, oh, they don't have anything together. Oh, she has nothing to do with her husband. But this woman knew deep down that something was wrong. One day, her husband came to her saying he needed to travel to Nigeria for business, and then he traveled. Along the line, a friend called her asking about her husband, and she told her friend her husband traveled. Then the friend drew her attention to some pictures that were circulating online, and those pictures were pictures of her husband dressed in matching outfits with another woman, which turned out to be this same woman she had confronted about chatting with her husband. She confronted her husband and he told her that, it was from a birthday party. But come on guys, let's be honest here. How many birthday parties have you seen celebrants dressed in the same outfit as the guests? Like, where does it happen? Long story cut short, there were actual pictures of her husband's wedding to another woman. And it was not even just a small ceremony. It was an elaborate wedding. I'm talking about traditional wedding, white wedding, ashwebi, everything, like the whole 9 yards. They had a wedding planner, they had photographers, like it was crazy. Another thing that stood out for me about this post was the fact that this side chick had known this woman all along. The woman found out that this side chick had been following her on Instagram with another Instagram handle, obviously. And I'm like, wait though, are these men aware that they are exposing their wives to a lot of harm? Now this side chick is monitoring this man's wife. She knows her every move depending on what the man's wife uploads. It is crazy for another woman to know that a man is married and she decides to play the devil's advocate by agreeing to be in the relationship with this man. This one even took it a step further by agreeing to marry the man. And I'm like, wait though, this has to be the highest level of wickedness another woman can do to a fellow woman. Aside from this, she also found out that the business she thought belonged to herself and her husband was actually registered in the name of her husband, and this his side chick turned second wife. And I'm like, wait though, Not only is this man betraying her by cheating and marrying another woman, he went on to start a business with his side chick, lying to her in the process. Guys, people are wicked though. Some people have very, very deep and strong minds. Do you know that this man was not even remorseful?
Go to a foster home. Watch what I will do. The game is going to change when I come back into that country. It is over. I will make sure you are being adopted, especially you. I will push it, and you think you can just wake up and become something?
He went on to threaten her that, their children will be put in foster care and that he didn't care about them anymore. This lady also went on to expose some fetish things she found in his bedroom, and I'm going to insert some pictures.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign.
So guys, in the comment section, I want to know, what do you think about this situation? Can you imagine the level of pain and betrayal this woman might be going through? Like, I feel so bad for her to realize that one day you are married to a man you think loves you, and the next minute you realize that there's another woman in the picture. Not only is there another woman, there is another wife. This case actually reminds me of the Yul Edochie issue. You remember that Yul Edochie went on to marry another woman even when he knew that his first wife was not in support in any way. Not only did he marry another woman, he went on to have children with this woman. Like, such a heartbreaking situation. So as usual, we're going to be reading some of the comments. One of the comments I saw said, they will still be advising wives not to check their husband's phone. If this woman has been checking this foolish man's phone, she would have seen this coming and get her mind prepared. And when Olori Buruku Okurin, they will pour sand in your gari. Please, I'm sorry if I read this Yoruba wrongly. I'm not a Yoruba person, but if you know what it means, please let us know in the comment section, because I'm sure some people may not also understand. But guys, I actually agree with this commenter. Do you guys remember the video I made where I talked about how a woman found out her husband was cheating by going through his phone? Under that post, a lot of people were saying, oh, it is wrong to go through your husband's phone for your mental health, for this one, for that one. Phone is privacy. Do not invade their privacy. But you can see that it is actually very important, especially when you suspect that something may be going wrong, because that may be the only way to find out what actually happened. If this woman did not go and check her husband's phone, she might not have known that something as serious as this was happening. She might have just believed him when he said, oh, it's his ex-girlfriend that wants him back. She would not have known that her husband has another wife in the picture. So guys, let me know what you think about this comment. Do you agree that checking phone is important, or are you still of the opinion that it is wrong for a woman to go through her spouse's phone? Another comment I saw said, after going through the write-up and this woman's profile, all I can say is that man doesn't deserve you. You are too cute and classy for him. Look at a 1989 girl looking like a 1982 woman he married. Let them be, and God will fight for you. These days, karma works faster than you can imagine. Guys, I'm guessing this person mentioned 1989 because the Instagram handle of this man's second wife had 1989 in it. So I'm guessing that is her date of birth. But I actually agree with this commenter. I went on to check this wife's Instagram page, and guys, I was shocked. She is so beautiful. In fact, let me put some of her pictures for you guys to see. This woman is classy and beautiful. And then you can also see the second wife her husband married. I know that they say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, but please, sincerely and honestly tell me what you think about these two women. Please, we are not in any way comparing them. Every woman is beautiful, okay? But this woman is a mother of 3, but she still looks so good. Sometimes I wonder what this man really wants, because when you look at their wives and you look at the side chicks, a lot of times you cannot compare. Their wives are beautiful, they look good, they have money, and then you begin to ask yourselves, okay, what do these men want? I'm of the opinion that everybody should go for their spec. If you know as a man you like them thick, please go and marry a thick woman. Don't go and marry someone that is not thick, and then tomorrow you go and cheat with a thick woman. You say, oh, it's my spec, it's my spec. If you like fair people, please just go and marry someone that is fair. Don't go and marry a chocolate lady and then go on to cheat on her with a fair person. If you like them skinny, go and marry someone that is skinny. Not after marrying someone that is thick, you start pressuring her to lose weight and then you end up going to cheat with someone that is skinny. Please, it's not fair at all. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you actually think about the situation? Because for me, it's a very sad thing, and I cannot even begin to imagine the level of pain and betrayal this woman can be feeling. This case is an example of one of those cases that when you hear them, you begin to ask yourself, if na me wetin I for do? If na me wetin I for do? But honestly speaking, this is not something you should wish on yourself or anybody, even your worst enemy. It can be very sad. She also went on to mention that during the period her husband was away, her children got COVID. So you can imagine being left alone with children. You are caring for your children alone while your husband is somewhere out there partying with another woman. As part of the evidences she uploaded, she posted a video of where her husband was in a club having fun while her children were down with COVID. If I can find the video, I'm also going to put it on the screen so that you can see it. In addition to these comments I read, I saw another comment that was similar, but this one actually hit the nail on the head. This comment said, "No one can say she wasn't taking care of herself, blah blah blah. She's effortlessly beautiful and slays even after 3 kids, yet she still got treated this way. That goes to say a foolish man will be foolish regardless. It is not you, woman, it is him." Guys, you all know that I always say something, that some men belong in the gutter. And this man is an example. So from the picture of his wife I posted, you can see that this woman actually puts in effort to look good. She takes care of herself as a mom of 3. As a mom of 3, imagine everything that her body has gone through. Pregnancy, postpartum, everything. And then she's able to still maintain herself like that and look as beautiful as she looks. But yet, the man still decided to do what he did. That means you cannot control a man. Any man that wants to cheat will cheat regardless of what you do. So you can see that saying of, oh, if a woman does not take care of herself very well, her husband will cheat. If you're always tying wrapper, this won't happen, that won't happen. You can see that it doesn't matter. A man will cheat regardless of what his wife does. This is why I always preach that women should do everything in their power to take care of themselves. Do what makes you happy. Think of yourself first. Because it's almost like these men have a way of paying good with evil. You can imagine a woman that has been supportive of his business. I'm very sure that she also supported him in every way that a wife should support her husband. So you can imagine being paid back, with this level of betrayal. See, women, shine your eyes though. Men are not smiling these days. The wicked ones are out there. To think that this man was not even remorseful, I saw online that he went on to threaten her for exposing the side chick. Like, can you imagine? There are also speculations that this thing is not ordinary. Some people are saying that his second wife is diabolic and that she has used jazz to hold this man down. But I am of the opinion that jazz cannot hold everybody. If a man is faithful, where would jazz come and hold him? Most times these fetish things work when a contact has been established already. So if this man has not already established contact with this side chick, how will the jazz work? I also saw somewhere in the post that the family might have been aware that their son had a second wife, because she mentioned that when she called them after hearing that the man was in Dubai with his second wife, the family was still claiming that no, he's in Nigeria. Oh, we saw him in Nigeria, meaning that the family are also aware. So this literally means that this woman has been fighting a lot of battle. Not only is she fighting the battle of her husband cheating, she's fighting the battle of the fact that her in-laws might be aware of it as well. Like, how sad can this be? I don't wish this for any woman at all. Any woman at all does not deserve to go through this kind of treatment. Guys, I also saw a post somewhere where she confronted this side chick and this side chick was mocking her. See, this one takes the cake. Not only did she marry this woman's husband, she went on to mock her. Please, women, take care of yourselves, shine your eye, do everything in your power to make yourself comfortable. Make money. If you need to start a business, do so. Financial independence is very important. This is not to say that all men are bad, but the bad ones know themselves. And the painful thing is that they are making this to rub on every other man out there. People are not saying that all men cheat, every man cheats. I saw some comments where people were trying to defend the husband, were claiming, oh, it's good to hear the two sides of the story. What if this woman was a bad wife? But I'm very sure that nobody tied his leg in that marriage. I'm sure he had the option of leaving if he wanted to, considering the fact that, he was coming to Nigeria every 3 months because of the business that he had. So I'm very sure that if he was done with the marriage, or maybe if his wife was a bad woman, he could have divorced her if he wanted to. But he decided to keep her and deceive her to marry another woman. Like, this is wickedness in the highest form. Guys, in the comment section, let me know what you think about this situation. Do you think that this man is justified by any means at all to do what he had done to his wife? For me, this is a very sad incident, and I really hope that other women are learning as well. Every time you hear things like this, it should be a wake-up call to wake up. Put your eyes down. If you notice that something is suspicious around you, investigate, make your findings, protect yourself, do the needful, because you owe it to yourself. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, you found it interesting or insightful, please indicate in the comment section. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, give this video a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on your post notification bell so that every time I upload a new video like this, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Also, if you have a video suggestion for me, there's anything you want me to react to, please send me a DM on Instagram. My Instagram handle is always somewhere here, or you can send me an email. My email address is always in my description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never